Hey everyone, we're going to continue our conversation about citizenship. Last lesson we learned what a citizen was. In this one, we're going to figure out where you are a citizen. Because you're not just a citizen of the United States, that's just something that you're legally the citizen of, but citizenship means anywhere that you're a part of something, that you're a larger part of a community of people. If you're a larger part of a community of people, then you're a citizen of that community. So let's look at what those places are and what duties, responsibilities, and rights you have in those places. So remember, we're doing this to look at what our role is in the United States and in our communities, and how we can use our rules and our rights and our responsibilities and our duties to affect government and make our communities better places. So some recap about citizenship. Remember, citizenship, a citizen is a participatory member of a political community. Citizenship is gained by meeting the legal requirements of a national, state, or local government. A nation, state, or state grants certain rights and privileges to its citizens. In return, citizens are expected to assume certain responsibilities that go with these rights. All this is a fancy way of saying if you're going to be a citizen, you get all the rights that come with being a citizen, but you're also expected to do some things in your communities or in your state or in your country. So if you're a citizen, yes, you get something like freedom of speech, which is a right, but you're also expected to pay taxes. That's something that you have to do. So that's the idea, that with citizenship, it's a two-way street. You get things for being a citizen, but you're also expected to do certain things to make sure that the country or the school or the town that you live in is running effectively. So where are you a citizen? Are you a citizen of a city, of a state, of your school, of anything else? Yep, you're a citizen of any community that you're a part of. A community is a group of people who share an environment. Your block, the block that you live on, is a community. You can go further than that. You can say, like, if you live in West Philadelphia, you can say West Philadelphia is your community. If you want to talk about just the community of your house is a community as well. It's anywhere that you share an environment with other people. So there's a bunch of different communities that you're a part of, and in each level, or each different type of community, there's different things that you have to do, different things that you get to do, and different things that you should do. We'll call those levels of citizenship. Let's look at your house, for example. The people we live with make up the smallest community we belong to. You and the people that are in your home are a community because you're sharing an environment. That environment is your house. Where we work or where we go to school, that's community as well. These are the people we interact with outside our homes every day. We share an environment. That environment is our school. City you live in or the town that you live in. You're a citizen of the city in which you live. Same thing. You're sharing that environment or that city with a lot of other people. The state you live in, so we're Pennsylvania. Our country is made of 50 states. You are a citizen of the state where you live. And the top level is the nation, the United States. You're also a citizen of your country. So let's look at all of those places. You're a citizen of your home. It's the people you live with. You're a citizen of your school, HCCS. You're a citizen of the nearest city or town that you live in. You're all citizens of Pennsylvania. And if you have U.S. citizenship, you're a citizen of the United States. So being a citizen means having rights and responsibilities. Where do these rights and responsibilities come from? So you get rights and you have responsibilities on all these different levels, but where do they come from? Rights and responsibilities come from the president? No. Police officers? Not really. Different places depending on the level of citizenship, or long documents nobody can read or understand. Depending on where you are, those rights and responsibilities are going to come from different things. We'll talk about that on the next couple slides. Let's look at the country, for example. All of the rights that you're guaranteed and all of the responsibilities, the things that you should do, that all comes from the Constitution. That's the source of all of these rights and responsibilities that we have. About on the state level in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania has a constitution as well. So all the rights that we have as Pennsylvania citizens come from the Pennsylvania Constitution. Cities or towns usually have things called charters, which are things that say how a town or a city is going to run. And a lot of times our rights and responsibilities in our individual towns or cities are written down in that city or town charter. What about our school? In our school we have a school handbook. That school handbook shows the things that you can do, the things that you should do, and the things that you have to do. So the source of all those things at a school level and what it means to be a citizen at a school comes from the school handbook. At your house, the source of the rights and responsibilities that you have comes from the adults or whoever's in charge. So let's look at our work here. At a national level, our rights and responsibilities are in the U.S. Constitution. On a state level, they're in the state constitution. On a city level, our rights and responsibilities come from a city charter or town charter usually. At this school, the school handbook that you got when you enrolled here has your rights and your responsibilities as a citizen or a student at HCCS. At your house, those rights and responsibilities, they're not always written down, but they come from the adults who are in charge of your house. So what we've done is we looked at all the different places that you're a citizen of. What we're going to do from here on out is try and break them down even more. We're going to look at the rights that you have on these levels. We're going to look at the responsibilities you have on these levels. And we're going to look at the duties that you have on these levels. So we're going to look at the things that you get to do. Those are rights. The things that you should do but don't necessarily have to. Those are responsibilities. And the things that you have to do. Those are duties on all of these levels. Make sure you join us for class on Tuesday and Thursday. If you have questions or need help, please contact me. The information is right there. Be sure to answer the questions that are below my face before you exit out of here. Again, contact me if you need help. If not, good luck.